Azerbaijan's President Ilham Aliyev said his country's troops would go to the end if negotiations failed to result in an agreement by ethnic Armenian forces to withdraw from Nagorno-Karabakh and the 7 surrounding regions. Aliyev, speaking at a meeting on Sunday with Turkish Foreign Minister Mevlut Cavusoglu in Azerbaijan's capital Baku, also said Armenia has no basis to seek Russian military assistance in the conflict. The conflict has come into sharp focus on increasing the influence of Turkey, an ally of Azerbaijan, in the former Soviet territory which Russia considers to be within its sphere of influence. Russia also has a security alliance with Armenia. Armenian Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan has asked Moscow to outline the extent of support that can be expected from Moscow. In response, the Russian Foreign Ministry said on Saturday it would provide all necessary assistance if the conflict extends to Armenian territory, land that falls outside the current conflict zone. Aliyev, quoted by the state news agency Azertak, said he wanted to resolve the conflict through negotiations which would result in a withdrawal of ethnic Armenian troops. If not, he said, we will continue in any way to restore our territorial integrity and we will go to the end. His comments come as the battle for disputed territory in Nagorno-Karabakh enters its 6th week on Sunday, with both sides blaming each other for the new attacks. Nagorno-Karabakh officials have accused Azerbaijan of targeting the city of Martuni with military flights and several other areas with overnight missile attacks. Azerbaijan troops continued shelling civilian settlements in the region in the morning, they said. Azerbaijan's defense ministry, on the other hand, rejected accusations of targeting civilian areas and accused Armenian troops of firing at Azerbaijani military positions on the Armenian-Azerbaijan border. The ministry also said Armenian troops opened fire on settlements in the Terter and Agbidi regions. Outside-influenced Nagorno-Karabakh is located in Azerbaijan but has been under the control of ethnic Armenian forces backed by Armenia since the war there ended in 1994. The latest outburst of hostilities began on September 27 and has left hundreds, if not thousands, of deaths, marking the worst. The escalation of the decades-old conflict between the two former Soviet countries in more than 25 years. According to Nagorno-Karabakh officials, 1,166 of their troops and 45 civilians have been killed. Azerbaijan authorities have not disclosed their military losses, but say the fighting has killed at least 91 civilians and wounded 400 others. Russian President Vladimir Putin said that according to Moscow's information, the actual death toll was significantly higher and approaching 5,000. Azerbaijan's advancement on the battlefield since the fighting began has reduced its impetus for reaching a lasting peace agreement and made it difficult for international efforts to broker a ceasefire. 3 truces failed to maintain. In the latest attempt to defuse tensions, the foreign ministers of Armenia and Azerbaijan met on Friday in Geneva for a day of talks brokered by Russia, the United States and France, co-chairs of the so-called Organization for Security and Cooperation in Europe Minsk Group. Trying to mediate the conflict. The talks concluded with the two sides agreeing that they will not deliberately target civilians or non-military objects in accordance with international humanitarian law, but the agreement was quickly challenged by reports of shelling of civilian settlements. Azerbaijan's forces, relying on Turkish-supplied drone strikes and long-range rocket systems, have regained control of some areas on the outskirts of Nagorno-Karabakh and pressed their offensive from the south. On Thursday, Nagorno-Karabakh leaders said Azerbaijani troops had advanced within 5 kilometers (3 miles) of the town of Shushi, which is strategically located south of the main city of Stepanakert, which lies on the main road linking Nagorno-Karabakh with Armenia.